number 5, Cody Rhodes versus Solo Sikoa. Alrighty, so here's my thing. In terms of the ending with Roman Reigns, this, if it was a list dealing with, let's say, the top moments of SummerSlam 2024, this would be the number 1 spot on the list, but I'm ranking the matches. Now, like I mentioned, I didn't think this match was as good as the previous Bloodline Rules match of Roman versus Cody 2. Here's my thing. With Cody and Roman, there's a certain chemistry there. Cody and Roman have the amazing ability, to me, I feel, to take the audience on a suspenseful ride. One of the reasons I love that WrestleMania 39 match, and remember, the ending to that match was very polarizing, but Roman and Cody absolutely killed it. And even when you go to their WrestleMania 40 match, Roman and Cody still did an amazing job taking everybody on a suspenseful ride. Sure, the shenanigans added to the match, and the ending of the story of the ending was amazing, but when you take that away, you still get a really good match between Roman and Cody building up. Here, it's not bad, but I don't think Solo and Cody really had that chemistry like the way Roman and Cody have it. And as a result, I think that kind of hurt the match. There was even a lot of people I heard in reviews talking about the audience and how it basically went down. The unfortunate thing is, I guess they were saying, like, a lot of the audience, you could tell they were just waiting for Roman to come out. Like, okay, when's Roman coming out and everything? And then that's when everybody became unglued, or when the shenanigans happened. It was standard stuff, basically. And Cody and Solo, they've had good matches before, but I think the thing is, those are really good TV matches, but this is a PLE match, and not just any PLE. This is the second biggest PLE show of the year, SummerSlam, the WrestleMania of the summer. So you would want something that's more grandiose. And yeah, it was mostly, like I said, Solo just using his power against Cody. So unfortunately, like I said, I didn't dislike the match, but I didn't think it was the greatest thing on this, obviously, by the next matches to come. But I had to go ahead and put it over the first two, because if it did nothing else, man, the shenanigans were fun, but the ending is what we'll always remember. When that music hit, Roman Reigns coming out to, I believe, a version of his WrestleMania 40 theme. So I listened to a lot of covers of that. So I thought the music was fantastic. It gives Roman a much more heroic vibe, not too similar than what they did with Rock and Austin. If you guys remember Stone Cold, when he was a heel in like 96, 97, he came out with the dun 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 dun. And then when he became babyface, it kind of got more upbeat. Dun, 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 dun. Same thing with The Rock. As a heel, he started off with, "Do you smell what The Rock is cooking?" Dun, 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 dun. And then, when he got more babyface, he was like, "If you smell what The Rock is cooking," dun, 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 dun. And that's what they've done with Roman. So, he's getting that Rock and Stone Cold generational talent treatment. So a lot of people kind of weren't getting into when Roman, they said the music and everything, but hey, I thought it was really awesome. But yeah, when Roman Reigns came out, man, that whole place became unglued, because when Roman was walking out with that slow thought, and I think with the slow walk, and you had the fans, all the commentators going like, "Which side is he on?" And when he ran in, I've watched it several times, and it's only been 48 hours since the show happened. I've watched it several times. When Roman Reigns runs in and runs right towards Solo, boom, with the Superman kick, man, gives me goosebumps every single time. I wish I could be like The Rock, like, look at those goosebumps, right? That was fantastic. That was amazing. You get the whole thing too, where it goes back to the story of Solo Sikoa, where he was talking like, if Roman Reigns wants to do something, then he can show up and do something. And oh boy, he did. Because like I said, as a fan, I was out of my seat. I'm like, yeah, what you thought it was, Solo? What you thought it was? And when he came back, you could feel it in your soul when Roman did the ooh, ah, and hit the spear on Solo Sikoa. fantastic moment, and just the storytelling between Cody Rhodes looking shocked and Roman basically getting him his nod of approval, respect, leaving. Man, that was a fantastic part of the match, and Cody ends up picking up the win for a third time, I think, against Solo Sikoa. And just the way it left it, where it's like, you know, Roman, he didn't do this for Cody, but he rather, that speaks to the story, that he would rather cost his own family, his own flesh and blood, because he felt so disrespected about it, that he go ahead and give the victory over to Cody, the man that took his world championship reign from him that he had for almost nearly 4 years. Powerful storytelling, and truly why I at least had to put it above this. But that's where I go. When you take away the epicness of the finish and you're left with just the match, I don't think the portion of Cody and Solo, though it was good, it wasn't the greatest. So yeah, I'm gonna switch over here to the chat now and see what we got. Let's see, do you know, okay, so we got here, do you know about Roblox? Not really. I don't play it and everything. I heard it's very popular among a lot of people, but no, it's nothing I've never played before. Hey, what up? We got SMP in the chat. All right, let's see. Solo isn't a complete threat like his boys are threatening, but he got owned several times against Cody. yeah, it's like I was saying, SMP. Man, and you know, I see a Roman helped Cody. Yes, he did. Yeah, I mean, it's one of those things where it's like, like I said, it really came down to Roman here, you know. And yeah, I know the audience, they have to do more with Solo Sikoa. They did a lot of talking about how he defeated how he ended up defeating, what was it, he defeated John Cena, and now he's gonna come in and take on Cody. But it's like, us fans, we're not gonna forget that that Solo had been losing all his matches before then, which was a complete waste. You get a big clean victory over John Cena, that's gotta mean something. We lived through that era where John Cena rarely lost, so at least clean. So yeah, definitely, and that may have hurt the audience reaction to it. I think it's been great to see Solo doing more things, but yeah, like I said, this was just off the chemistry that Cody has with Roman. I just don't feel it was there with Solo, and that's why I had to rank it here in the middle of this list and everything. But ending spectacular. That at least makes me not make it the least favorite. And let's see, we got one more comment before we move on here. Hey, but what Liv Morgan and Rhea Ripley, please? Oh, well, hey, you are right in time, my friend, because we are going to move on to